bridging the gap. Bridging the gap between the human beings at the bottom of society and the human beings at the top of society. I'm able to see how both parties operate and function in their everyday lives, over here and up here. So let's talk about how us as human beings as a whole are complete little portions of the Creator as a whole. So we carry on the same characteristics as the Creator creates us, and we create the circumstances in our lives. But the people who represent the circumstances in our lives are mere images of who we are. They're just pictures. They're just one reflection of us. They have to remain one-sided always. They have to be who you think they are at all times, and they can't change unless inspiration descends down into the spirit to project change in your life. Because us as human beings are different from the beings that we create, because we carry the spirit of transition within us. The beings outside of us, they don't. So therefore, they have to rely on you. They have to rely on the provider to change. If they want to see change in their lives, they have to project it to you subconsciously through the devices of manipulation daily. So you might as well say that we are programmed for destruction sometimes. But if you are aware of it, you are able to see how you're being controlled by these beings. But if you know where your power lies, then you know that, okay, I can change whenever I want. I don't need anyone's permission to move to the next level in my life. But when change comes, when change occurs, our happiness is another being's sorrow. So therefore, as soon as you're about to dip into that pathway of gold, to walk on that pathway, it's like the world's like, bow, don't do that. Boom, I told you, don't even try it. Bow, don't think about it. You know what I mean? It's always up on you. It's always on your back, making sure that you don't make that transition, that transformation. As I said before, they are mere images of who we are. They can't change unless it's being run by us. But you know, James Brown was one of us. You know, he was Godfather of soul. He had a soul, which means he had the spirit of authenticity or spirit of transition, you know, to be able to, you know, influence so many other spirits like us, you know. He was a natural. But as I said before, the spirit is the fuel for the mind to cause change to occur. It is the projector of the next stage in life, because you know, us as human beings, we're constantly, you know, learning, moving through different life stages, evolving, and that's why it always seems like when we get attacked for changing, because change is painful for someone who doesn't have the spirit of God within them. It's almost as if you're pushing, you're eliminating all the old aspects about yourself that you didn't like about yourself, and you're pushing it away, and it's basically like you are the exterminator every time you decide to move forward in your life. And that's why the world has to keep our minds shackled down, because it's always battling to stay the same. We live in a world where people talk about change, but it's camouflaged in the same old things and the same old gimmicks over and over and over again. The same recycled beliefs. Everything is recycled over and over in the camouflage of change. You know what I mean? You see the word change, but it's like, it's not what it really is, basically. It's a change of making you believe that change is occurring when it really is not. So basically, it's a new gimmick after another gimmick, another trick after another one. You know, it's a bunch of jokes, a game being ran on you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, I gotta make another video though.